Can you explain antioxidants? This one might get a little bit complex, so sit tight. The most common antioxidants you may have heard of are vitamin E, vitamin C, beta carotene, but other antioxidants include selenium, zinc, a protein that we naturally produce called glutathione, and even molecules as small as hydrogen. To understand antioxidants, we must first understand oxidants. Oxidants go by numerous different names, including free radicals, reactive oxygen species, or simply oxidants. All molecules inside of our body and inside of the universe want a specific number of electrons, which are one of the smallest units of matter. These electrons typically come in pairs, and when molecules have the right number of electrons, they are considered stable. But if they have the wrong number of electrons, they are considered unstable, and they will essentially begin stealing electrons from other molecules so that they can meet their electron requirements. However, this tendency is problematic, as this can cause damage to other macromolecules inside of our body, including proteins, lipids, and DNA, which make up every single cell inside of our body. These molecules are considered oxidized. Oxidized proteins are unable to properly function. Oxidized lipids, meaning fats, are implicated in several diseases, including atherosclerosis, cancer, inflammation, and aging. And oxidized DNA is one of the main driving factors for the development of cancer, as this increases our risk of tumor formation. Importantly, once an oxidant has stolen an electron from another molecule, it may become stable, but the molecule that has lost an electron is now an oxidant. And this cycle continues as one molecule steals an electron from the next, which steals an electron from the next, and so on, considered a free radical chain reaction. Antioxidants come into the mix by donating an electron to these oxidants and neutralizing them. And once antioxidants have done this, antioxidants are able to be safely stabilized and stop the continued progression of damage to our cellular machinery. And now there are many things that can increase our body's natural production of these oxidative molecules. Every single time you breathe, these reactive oxygen species are produced. Up to 1 to 2% of the oxygen that you consume is converted into a free radical. With that being said, there are physiological roles for these reactive oxygen species, including cell signaling, cell survival, initiating cell death, and initiating an inflammation cascade that can aid in cellular repair. Interestingly, because exercise increases our energy production and oxygen consumption, it increases our production of reactive oxygen species. But these ROS are actually critical for muscle adaptation following exercise training. And most researchers indicate that antioxidant supplementation after exercise may actually reduce our ability to adapt from exercise, because these reactive oxygen species play a necessary role in signaling for skeletal muscle adaptations, as well as adaptations of the vascular system. With that being said, there are absolutely things that increase our production of oxidants that are not beneficial, including things like xenobiotics, pathogens, smoking, sleep loss, iron overload, diabetes, obesity, cardiovascular complications, specifically high blood pressure, and multiple other lifestyle and dietary factors. In the grand scheme of things, overdoing antioxidants may actually be deleterious, as some production of reactive oxygen species may actually be beneficial when it comes to allowing the human body to properly adapt. However, excessive production of these molecules may be deleterious and decrease our energy levels, ability to properly function, and possibly increase our risk to multiple diseases, including cancer. So one thing that's extremely important is minimizing our production of these reactive oxygen species, as well as consuming enough antioxidants depending on our goal. For example, if your goal is to maximally adapt to resistance training and grow as large as possible, a constant antioxidant supplementation regimen may actually perturb your ability to maximize muscle growth. But simply having the right balance of oxidants to antioxidants may help prevent against a multitude of diseases, and having enough antioxidants is still vital for exercise adaptations. With that being said, I understand antioxidants and oxidants are quite complicated, but hopefully this helps simplify an extremely complex topic just a little bit.